This remarkable white bird has always been the subject of human interest, and many think the white color of the swan is an allegory to light and purity. When the swans appear in the sky, it is a symbolism for many. Everything was alright in the world and the spring would definitely come. The swan is Finland's national bird and was voted as one in 1981 by the public. This said bird has a mythical background and the beliefs surrounding it are all revolving around the life and death. The swan was considered to be one of the animals that was in contact between two worlds, the living and the underworld. The name for the underworld in Kalevala epic is Tuonela, and Tuonen swan or Tuonela swan appears in Kalevala's poetry. The swan, that is said to be the whooper swan to be exact, is swimming in the dark river of Tuonela. In the story, Lemminkäinen is pursuing the Pohjola's daughter, but the mother of the maiden sets impossible tasks for Lemminkäinen. When he finishes the tasks, he can marry her daughter. One of the tasks is to shoot the swan of Tuonela, but it has a catch. Those who harm the swan will get destroyed themselves, and Lemminkäinen dies. In Karelia, the swan was believed to be related to a human and a holy bird, and therefore harming the swan was frowned upon. Many Karelia's petroglyphs depict swans, and the pictures were normally cast at the slit or crack in the rock. The rock fissures are thought to be a road to afterlife. The long neck helps the bird to see different levels of the world. When half diving, the swan can see the underworld, which according to some beliefs was located on the other side of the lake. The swan could travel both directions, while humans that once entered the underworld could not go back to the world of living. Several stories link the swan to a human, or to be exact, a woman, just by voice. Both mute swan and singing whooper swans have been allegedly singing when dying. Thus, the name of the artist's last work is called the Swan Song. This death song claim can be explained by easily. The bird's trachea is so long that the air leaking out of the lungs can produce flute-like sounds. But the origin story of mute swans stems to all the way to swan's source. When the birds were created, swan wasn't granted a beautiful singing voice. When emigrating, the swan in jealousy convinced nightingale to travel on its back. The nightingale is known to have a beautiful voice, and this irritated the swan. Nightingale believed swan's intentions to be friendly, and together they traveled to south. But in the middle of the ocean, the swan suddenly dove, which led to the drowning of the nightingale. As a punishment for this, God ordered that the swan could only sing at the time of its death. Therefore, the swan could remember what it did to the poor nightingale. Still and all, the swan was considered to be a friendly bird that helped fishermen. By appearing, the swan could announce the exact location of the fish. Today, the swan is protected, since in the 1950s, swan was close being extinct in Finland due to excessive hunting.